Exodus chapter 40. وَيَدَبَّرْ Yahweh el Moshe le'amor, and Yahweh worded to Moshe, saying, B'yom ha'hodeth harishon be'ehad lahodeth, in the day of the first renewal, that is the first month, in the first to the month, Taqim et mishkan ohel moed, thou shalt cause to stand the tabernacle of the tent of appointment. Washamata tham et haron ha'edut, and thou shalt set there the ark of the covenant, the ark of the testimony. Wasakota al haron et haparoket, and thou shalt screen over the ark with the veil. Weheveta et hashulahan, and thou shalt bring in the table. Wa'arakta et erko, and thou shalt arrange its arrangement. Weheveta et hammenorah, and thou shalt bring the menorah. Weha'aleta et neroteha, and thou shalt cause its lamps to go up. Wenatata et midbah hadahab liqetoret, and thou shalt give the altar of the gold for the incense, lipnei haron ha'edut, before the ark of the testimony. Washamata et masach hapetah lam mishkan, and thou shalt set the screen of the door for the tabernacle. Wanatata et midbah ha'olah, and thou shalt give the altar of the ascending offering, lipnei petah mishkan ohel moed, before the door of the tabernacle of the tent of appointment. Wanatata et hakior ben ohel moed weben hamidbeh, and thou shalt give the laver between the tent of appointment and between the altar. Wanatata tham mayim, and thou shalt give there water. Washamata et hehather sabib, and thou shalt set the court round about. Wanatata et masach thar hehather, and thou shalt give the screen of the gate of the court. Walaqahta et shemen hamishah, and thou shalt take the oil of the anointing. Wamashahta et hamishkan, wa et kol atarabo, and thou shalt anoint the tabernacle and all which is in it. Waqidashta hoto, wa et kol kelau, wahaya kodesh, and thou shalt sanctify it and all its vessels, and it shall be holy. It shall be a holiness. Wama shahata et midbah ha'olah, wa et kol kelau, and thou shalt anoint the altar of ascending offering and all its things. Waqidashta et hamidbeh, and thou shalt sanctify the altar. Wahaya hamidbeh kodesh kodashim, and the altar shall be a holiness of holinesses. وما شحت الحكيور واتكنو وقدشته, and thou shalt anoint the laver and its base, and thou shalt sanctify it. وهي قربت أهرون وإتبانو الفتح أهل موعد, and thou shalt bring near Ahron and his sons to the door of the tent of appointment. ورحشت أوثام بمايم, and thou shalt wash them in the water. وهلبشت أهرون بغد حقودش, and thou shalt clothe Ahron with the garments of the holiness. وما شحت أوتو وقدشت أوتو وكهنلي, and thou shalt anoint him, and thou shalt sanctify him, and he shall priest to me. وتبانو تقريب, and his sons thou shalt bring near. وهلبشتا أوثام كتنوت, and thou shalt clothe them with coats or tunics. وما شحتا أوثام كاتر ما شحتا إتهبيهم وكهنولي, and thou shalt anoint them like that thou hast anointed their father, and they shall priest to me. وهايتا لهيوت لهم مشهاتام لكهنة عولام لدوروتام, and their consecrated or anointed portion, their anointing shall be for them, and their anointing shall be for being for them for a priesthood of unseen time for their generations. Wayash Moshe, and Moshe effectuated Kekol Atarthuwaya Wahoto Ken Asha, like everything which Yahweh commanded him, thus he effectuated. ويحيى بحرث هريشون بشانا حثنيث بإحاد لحودث هو قمهم مشكان. And it was in the first renewal, or in the first month, in the second year, in the first to the month, the Mishkan, the tabernacle, was caused to stand. وَيَقَمْ Moshe et ha-Mishkan, and Moshe caused the tabernacle to stand. وَيِتَّنْ et hadanahu, and he gave its sockets. وَيَاشَمْ et qarashahu, and he set its boards. وَيِتَّنْ et barihayu, and he gave its bars. وَيَقَمْ et amudayu, and he caused its pillars to stand. وَيِفْرَشَ et ha'ohel al ha-mishkan, and he spread the tent over the tabernacle. وَيَاشَمْ et mikse ha'ohel alayu milama'ala, and he set the covering of the tent over it from above. كَهَتَرْثُوَا Yahweh et Moshe like what Yahweh commanded Moshe. ويقح ويتن عدوت الهارون. And he took and he gave the testimony to the ark. وياشم الحباديم على هارون. And he set the staves upon the ark. ويتن الكبورت على هارون. And he gave the atonement cover upon the ark. Milama'Allah, from above. ويابه هارون إلى hamishkan. And he brought the ark to the tabernacle. وياشم paroket hamasak. And he set the veil of the screen. وياسك على أرون هاعدوت. And he screened over the ark of the testimony. كاثرثوا Yahweh et Moshe, like what Yahweh commanded Moshe. ويتن et hashulahana بأهل موعد. And he gave the table in the tent of the appointment, the tent of appointment. Ala yerka hamishakana thapona. Upon the recesses of the tent northward. Upon the recess of the tent northward, the north recess of the tent. Mihuth lappa rocket, from outside to the veil. ويعرك على وعرك اللحم لبنيه. And he arranged upon it the arrangement of bread before Yahweh. كاثرثوا Yahweh et Moshe, like what Yahweh commanded Moshe. وياشم et hammenorah بأهل موعد. And he sent the lampstand in the tent of appointment, Nokah Hashulhan, before the table, Ala Yeraka Hamishakana Nergabah, upon the recess of the tabernacle southward. Wayal Hanerot Lipneah, and he made the lamps go up before Yahweh. Katharathua Yahweh et Moshe, like what Yahweh commanded Moshe. Wayashem et midbah hadahab ba'ohel moed. And he set the altar of the gold in the tent of appointment. Lifnei haparoket, before the veil. Wayakat alau qatorat samim. And he burnt upon it a burning or a smoking. Sorry, he smoked upon it the incense of spices. Or, yes, smoked. Incense and smoke. Kahatharathua Yahweh et Moshe, like what Yahweh commanded Moshe. Wayashem et masaka hapetah lammishakan. And he set the screen of the door for the tabernacle. Ve'et midbah ha'olah. And the altar of the burnt offering. Sham petah mishkana ohel moed. He set at the door of the tabernacle of the tent of appointment. وَيَعْلَ عَلَيْهِ وَإِتَهَا عُولَا وَإِتَهَا مِنْهَا كَأَثَرَثُوا يَهْوَ إِتَ مُوشَى. And he made go up upon it the ascending offering and the grain offering, like what Yahweh commanded Moshe. وياشم الحكيور بين أهل موعد وبين هم الذبيح. And he set the laver between the tent of appointment and between the altar. ويتن ثم ميم للرحشة للرحشة للرحشة. And he gave to there water for to wash. ورحشوا ممنه موشى وأهرون وبانو at يديهم وات رجليهم. And they washed from it, Moshe and Aaron and his sons, their hands and their feet. ببوهم إله الموعد وبقرباتام إلهم الذبيح يرحاشوا. In their coming to the tent of appointment and in their drawing near to the altar, they washed. Ka'athar thiwa Yahweh et Moshe, like what Yahweh commanded Moshe. Wayaqam et haser saviv lam mishkana walam midbeh. And he made the court to stand round about to the tabernacle and to the altar. Wayitten et masakath and he gave the screen of the gate of the court. Moshe et hamalahaka, and Moshe finished up the work. Wayakas he'anan el ohl moed, and the cloud covered the tent of appointment. Ukubod Yahweh maleh et hamishkan, and the glory of Yahweh filled the tabernacle. Ulo yakol Moshe lavo el ohl moed ki shakan alau he'anan. And Moshe was not able to enter to the tent of appointment because the cloud dwelt upon it. Ukubod Yahweh maleh et hamishkan, and the glory of Yahweh filled the tabernacle. Ubehe'alot he'anan me'al hamishkan. Yis'u b'nei Yisrael b'kol masa'ehem. And in the clouds going up, or in the clouds being taken up from over the tabernacle, the sons of Yisrael journeyed in all their journeyings. And if the cloud was not taken up, also they did not journey until the day of its being taken up. Ki ananaya wa alaham mishakana yomam we'eshatihiya lailabo. For the cloud of Yahweh was over the tabernacle by day, and a fire was being in it by night. Le'ene kol bet Yisrael b'kol masa'ehem, before the eyes of all the house of Yisrael in all their journeyings.